Hello, children. Hello, how are you, children? I hope you all are keeping fine. Children, today we are going to start a new unit from your geography book, that is Unit 4, Atmosphere, chapter number 12. Hydrosphere, we have already completed. We have discussed the question answers, children. I suppose you are doing your work which is given to you in your Zoom class and other classes also. Children, now we'll start with the lesson composition and structure of the atmosphere. You are well aware of the word atmosphere. The term atmosphere is that the earth with its spherical shape is divided into three domains, children, and this you have already studied: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere. So lithosphere we have done, hydrosphere we have done. Now we are going to do atmosphere. These three domains together make up the biosphere, where all these three meets, that is known as biosphere. Like matter, these three domains exist in three states. They occupy space and possess inertia. Now children, atmosphere, what is atmosphere? Blanket of air. So children, now you will see the slide. Here it is given that the atmosphere is the blanket of gases or vapors that surrounds the earth and held together by the force of gravity. The present condition and properties of earth atmosphere are one of the main reason for earth to support life. Why there is life only on earth? Because of the properties of the earth's atmosphere. Now blanket of air surrounding the earth is known as atmosphere. It exists in several layers around the earth. These layers become thinner at high altitude, means higher you go, it becomes thinner. Therefore, one finds it difficult to breathe as one goes up. You will find very difficult to breathe when you climb high in the mountain. That is why mountaineers, they carried that oxygen with them. So children, the atmosphere protect the earth from harmful ultraviolet and infrared rays of the sun. This you have already studied. Children, now we'll see the other facts about the atmosphere. Now children, here you can see the table here, which tells you that the atmosphere extends from a few meters below the earth's surface or water surface to a height of above 60,000 kilometers. Now here children, I will not read all this because most of you can read from here. Most of the mass of the atmosphere is near planetary surface, as the gravity pull them toward the earth center, that you are aware of. The earth is a complex system in which physical and chemical reactions are constantly taking place, and many atmospheric processes take place in a state of dynamic balance. For example, there is an average balance between the heat input and output from the atmosphere. Earth's climate system maintain a dynamic balance between solar energy entering and radiate energy leaving the atmosphere. Here in the chart, in the diagram also it is shown. If once you will read in the simple language in your book, you will understand. In next slide will tell you about the atmosphere. What are the general characteristics of the atmosphere? So here composition or characteristics. Here, what do you know about about the atmosphere? The things that you should know about atmosphere is that the air is colorless, that you all know, odorless and tasteless. It is mobile, elastic and compressible. We cannot feel its presence unless there is a horizontal motion in it. Wind means you cannot see air, you cannot smell air, you cannot taste air, but you can only feel air when it is moving, isn't it? So, and that moving air is called wind. And air has weight, and the pressure it exerts is known as atmospheric pressure. This I think we have done in previous class, in other classes also, but maybe in this same class you will do atmospheric pressure also. In this class later on we will do atmospheric pressure in detail. And atmospheric pressure is a climate element. Air sea level, the pressure is 1034 gram per square centimeters, means 14.7 pound per square inches. So here children, you see the pressure which is in the diagram, there is shown how the pressure is created. And this, let's just you read the characteristics, because we have one chapter based on atmospheric pressure, and I think you must have done this in your physics also. So you are familiar with this topic, atmospheric pressure. Now children, the next is here you see what are the importance of atmosphere. Now here children, like functions of atmosphere is also given in your book. It is same. The atmosphere is special because it contains life supporting oxygen in large quantities, about 21% by volume. It is amazing to know that how perfectly all the natural processes on earth are functioning harmoniously. Means the atmosphere is very important because oxygen, the life giving gas, with the help of oxygen we all living thing can survive. That is a part of atmosphere. And you will see that how all the gases together, they work together so that there is a perfect balance on the earth. It nurtures life on earth, providing carbon dioxide to plant to make food through photosynthesis and release energy from their food. Now during photosynthesis, you know that plants take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, and that oxygen is used by the human being, and in return the harmful gas given by human, carbon dioxide, is taken by the tree, making the atmosphere pure and suitable for us. Due to the physical contact, exchange of gases between air, land and water takes place on a continuous basis. Now children, from your book, soil absorb oxygen and nitrogen. Due to this contact, water vapor in the air rise from ocean and amount to of evaporation. Now water vapor rises, and then you know that evaporation takes place, and how then we get rainfall. Carbon dioxide in air helps in absorption of heat and keep the earth, here children more you can see that carbon dioxide in the air help in absorption of heat. It absorb the heat and then keep the earth warm at night. Here children, you can see and read what is given in the slide also. Now because of its composition, the atmosphere is the most dynamic entity. Large masses of air are being moved up and down and cross the surface of the earth. Atmosphere transfer water from ocean due to evaporation and transpiration. Atmosphere constantly exchange energy and matter with other component of the earth. That means lithosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. This keep on changing. Children, the diagram also you see, where even in one class before I have already explained with the help of the diagram how water cycle takes place, how air above the sea gets heated up and then they move up, and then they come in contact with cool air, they condenses and then come again as a rain. So these are the functions and characteristics of the importance of the atmosphere, which tells us how important the atmosphere is for us. So children, till here we have done the function of the atmosphere. Now next class I will start with the structure of the atmosphere. Children, you go through the lesson at least till page number 93, so that if there is any difficulty you ask me a question, then resume class and try to attend. Most of the children are there, but few are not there. So children, try to attend the Zoom class so that I can solve your problem. For today, we will end the class here only, and we'll meet in the next class. Have a good day, children. Take care of yourself.